tranquil village nestled at the base of a dormant volcano. Life flowed gently like the streams that wound through its verdant surroundings. A sun cast a warm golden hue over thatched roofs and blooming gardens, creating an idyllic scene. Beneath this peaceful facade, tremors stirred the earth. Earthquakes had become frequent reminders of the restless forces slumbering within the mountain. Fateful afternoon. Zheng gathered his closest friend's mate Liang, and elder Wu, beneath an ancient oak tree that stood as a silent guardian over their village. Its leaves rustled softly in the breeze, as if echoing their concerns. Hints of urgency hung in the air as they settled on the grass. Eng's brow furrowed with determination. He felt a weight pressing upon his shoulders. He spoke of recent events, the trembling ground, and whispers among villagers about a fire dragon named Hua. Revered as a protector, she now seemed forgotten and angry at humanity's neglect. Elder Wu sat cross-legged nearby, his wise eyes reflecting centuries of knowledge. He shared stories of Hua's past, tales woven with reverence poured forth like water from an unyielding spring. He described how Hua once breathed life into fields and ensured bountiful harvests while maintaining balance between fire's destructive power and its potential for renewal. Dusk approached. May listened intently. Her deep connection to nature helped her grasp what was at stake. He understood that they needed to act before nature unleashed its fury upon them all. Yang leaned back against the sturdy trunk of the oak tree, grinning despite their dire situation. His sharp instincts were often accompanied by unexpected humor, even in troubling times. Laughter could ease tension. Moonlight painted silver trails across their faces. It became clear. They must embark on this perilous journey together to appease Hua before devastation struck their beloved village. With resolve firmed by their shared purpose, they crafted plans under stars twinkling brightly above a celestial audience witnessing their commitment to restore harmony with fire itself. The next morning dawned crisp and bright as shadows fled before sunlight's warmth. Each member packed provisions carefully chosen for this sacred quest. They gathered herbs known for protective properties. Liang slipped tools into his satchel, symbols of respect for what lay ahead. Zheng readied himself mentally for discussions yet to come with Hua. Elder Wu carried precious artifacts imbued with history, a reminder of humanity's bond with elemental forces long forgotten. With hearts full of courage and minds sharpened by wisdom gained from Elder Wu's tales, they set off towards destiny, the volcano whose fiery guardian awaited them, and so began their adventure into unknown realms, where dragons roamed free amidst swirling flames, waiting patiently for acknowledgement from those who had taken her. Gifts for granted. They approached the mountain where Hua resided. Various elemental challenges reflected fire's duality awaited them, flames testing their resolve and heat testing their endurance. They utilized her knowledge of herbs to create potions shielding them from burning heat, while acknowledging fire's role in growth. Enchanted creatures guarded passages along the way through cleverness and bravery combined Liang's wits alongside Zheng's courage. They navigated these obstacles while learning valuable lessons about cooperation and respect for nature's power. Finally reaching an ancient cavern adorned with glowing crystals radiating warmth, a testament to Hua's beauty, they prepared themselves to meet her presence head-on. Initially appearing threatening, she unleashed waves of flame challenging their courage further still. Rather than fighting back against her ferocity or retreating in fear, Zheng spoke earnestly about understanding her pain stemming from humanity's carelessness toward nature's balance. Felt gestures, gifts crafted during their journey, they showed respect for her power instead of fear. Hua revealed sorrow over being forgotten by humans. She only desired acknowledgement for her role in maintaining balance within nature. After sharing stories illustrating fire's necessity destruction, leading to new life, the heroes pledged to honor elemental forces responsibly moving forward. In response, Hua granted them knowledge about harnessing fire's energy wisely, while promising protection against future disasters if they committed themselves to balance. Their tale concluded as they returned home, filled with newfound wisdom about coexisting harmoniously with elemental powers, ensuring peace prevailed within their village once more. Idol, the Fire Dragon, Chapter 1, The Call to Adventure. In a tranquil village nestled near a dormant volcano, earthquakes have become increasingly frequent, creating an unsettling atmosphere. Zheng, the courageous leader and skilled warrior, gathers his friends Mei, the herbalist deeply connected to nature, Liang, the agile rogue with sharp instincts, and Elder Wu, their ancient sage. They convene to discuss the emerging threat posed by Hua, the mighty fire dragon. Elder Wu shares tales of how Hua once protected humanity, but grew restless due to neglect and disrespect for her domain. Urgency fills the air, as they realize that appeasing this powerful dragon is essential to prevent impending natural disasters. With hearts filled with determination, they decide to embark on a perilous journey. Chapter 2: Trials of Fire. As they approach the mountain where Hua resides, a palpable heat envelops them like an unseen force. The air crackles with energy and carries the scent of charred earth and smoldering wood. Jagged rocks line their path amid glowing embers that flicker ominously in the shadows. Zheng leads with determination etched on his face, while Mei steps forward excitedly. There's herbs from her satchel, and blends them into potions designed to shield them from the intense heat radiating beneath their feet. Each ingredient she selects carries purpose, some for protection, others for resilience. Yang keeps pace beside Mei, his sharp eyes scanning their surroundings for danger or mischief. He playfully nudges her shoulder as they pause at a fork in the path marked by colossal stone statues, resembling fierce beasts made of fire and ash. With a grin, he suggests asking these silent guardians for directions. The group proceeds cautiously when suddenly bursts of flame erupt before them. Fiery tendrils swirl like serpents dancing through the air as spirits emerge to protect their domain. They find themselves facing fierce fire spirits who challenge their resolve through tests requiring more than mere strength or speed. With unwavering courage, Zheng steps forward to address one spirit whose flames flicker brighter than others, a fiery phoenix hovering just above ground level. He speaks earnestly about their quest, not conquest, but understanding and respect for everything Hua embodies. Encouraged by Zheng's bravery, Mei shares her knowledge about how fire rejuvenates soil after wildfires allow new life to emerge, a cycle essential for all beings. Yang chimes in with tales of communities honoring elemental forces through festivals celebrating fire's power rather than fearing it. Her words resonate deeply within the spirits. Slowly, but surely barriers begin to soften as flames cool slightly around them, a sign of progress forged through dialogue. Proving themselves worthy through cooperation, rather than conflict, the heroes gain passage deeper into Hua's realm, where molten rivers flow like liquid gold underfoot, illuminated by crystals embedded within rocky crevices. They traverse this breathtaking landscape, rich in sunset hues against darkened skies. The trio becomes aware that every step forward reaffirms something significant. Harmony exists between humanity and elements, if only one acknowledges each other's roles within nature's grand tapestry. Drawing closer towards an ancient cavern, adorned magnificently, they feel anticipation thrumming alongside their hearts, echoing louder amidst this fiery wonderland ahead. Chapter 3. Face to face with Hua. Upon reaching the mouth of an ancient cavern adorned with glowing crystals that radiate warmth, a testament to Hua's power, they stand transfixed by the breathtaking scene before them. Initially appearing threatening, Hua unleashes waves of flame that challenge their courage. Then, fighting back against her fury, Zheng speaks earnestly about understanding her pain stemming from humanity's carelessness toward nature's balance. Felt gestures like offering gifts crafted during their journey, they show respect for her power instead of fear. Chapter 4. Balance Restored. Hua reveals her sorrow over being forgotten by humans. She longs only for acknowledgement of her role in maintaining balance within nature. After sharing stories about fire's necessity destruction, leading to new life, the heroes pledge to honor elemental forces responsibly moving forward. In response, Hua grants them knowledge about harnessing fire's energy wisely, while promising protection against future disasters if they commit themselves to balance. They return home enriched with newfound wisdom about coexisting harmoniously with elemental powers. They ensure peace prevails in their village once more. The heroes stood in the radiant cavern, wash in the warm glow of crystals that flickered like stars captured within stone. shimmered with energy both fierce and inviting, as if alive, pulsing with the heartbeat of the fire dragon herself. Yua's magnificent form towered above them, her scales glistening like molten gold under the luminous light. Yet beneath her grandeur lay a tempest of emotions, anger simmering just below the surface, and a deep-seated sorrow echoing through her fiery breath. Aang felt an instinctual urge to step forward, but hesitated, sensing the weight of their predicament. This charged atmosphere, May noticed how warmth enveloped her skin like a comforting embrace. She closed her eyes momentarily to draw strength from nature surrounding them. The herbs she carried, each picked with care, held stories of healing and balance. He reminded herself to use those gifts wisely during this encounter. Yang fidgeted slightly beside May, his quick mind racing through possibilities. Even in such dire circumstances, there was a flicker of mischief behind his eyes as he pondered ways to lighten their next steps. It was not the time for jest, they needed clarity. Inhaled deeply and summoned his courage once more. His voice rang out into the cavern's depths as he began addressing Hua not as an adversary, but as a lost ally wronged by humanity's neglect over ages past. He spoke passionately about their intention to restore respect towards elemental forces, rather than demanding it. Words flowed from him. Shimmering embers danced between them, a bridge crafted not from fear but understanding. Recounted tales told by Elder Wu, the ancient sage, whose wisdom they cherished, stories illustrating fire's dual role in nurturing life, while also bringing destruction when taken for granted. Yua's fierce exterior softened ever so slightly. Shadows flitted across her face, revealing glimpses of vulnerability hidden behind layers of flame. Rumble echoed through the cavern that sounded remarkably like a sigh. It reverberated off walls adorned with glowing jewels. Moments filled with silence followed as each hero shared tokens from their journey. Into delicate vials containing potions infused with nature's essence, Yang offered cleverly crafted tools depicting unity among all living beings. Zheng laid down his sword, a symbol of protection turned into a pledge for harmony. Instead, with every offering made before Hua's powerful gaze, warmth spread through hearts beating stronger together against uncertainty. The promise, resonating beyond mere words, began weaving new threads among lives intertwined with nature's majesty. Finally, after what felt like eons suspended in time where stories mingled freely amid crackling flames bursting forth around them, a low growl rumbled again, reverberating off walls, and Hua's formidable presence shifted into acceptance mixed harmoniously within dignity held high, despite previous grievances endured alone far too long ago. Her voice emerged softly yet firmly, a melodic sound that surged like wildfire, carrying both authority and grace intertwined as she unveiled truths buried deep within ancient memories, forged alongside humankind throughout millennia past. Clear how deeply she yearned for recognition, not only from them but future generations who would benefit collectively, if only they learned early lessons never taught adequately before now. Heart-wrenching anecdotes illustrating cycles perpetual, as destruction birthed rebirth amidst chaos, rekindling hope anew after devastation struck lands forgotten too easily over time without second thoughts cast aside. Recklessly by all those who roamed freely upon fertile soil, gifted graciously by powers greater than themselves unacknowledged, until tragedy unfolded unexpectedly amidst ignorance, perpetuated endlessly ongoing still today, just beyond reach. Less tended kindly regardless, where paths led forth onward, eventually leading back homeward again someday soon perhaps. Each story painted vivid pictures against darkened canvases, etched into collective memories, reminding them why this union mattered most sincerely, to honor nature alongside its incredible forces, rather than exploit unduly, without remorse, leaving scars on fragile earth, marked forevermore unless balanced properly, henceforth moving forward, ensuring prosperity prevailed omnipresent thereafter, brightly illuminating skies overhead, transcending boundaries, imposed impeding growth potential, realized ultimately fulfilling promises, made initially years ago, joining hands, invoking spirits. Ring high above, keeping watch, safeguarding bright futures, embracing heritage, passed down lovingly throughout lifetimes, lived fully enriched, eternally bound, delicately woven together forevermore. And thus did they stand united before Yua embracing mutual respect, igniting flames, illuminating brighter paths, ahead determined, strong, steadfast, unwavering, instilled hope, blossoming boldly, vibrant, resilient, flourishing, awakened, finally, aligned, harmoniously restored peace. Remaining forever strong, everlasting, entwined, thriving onward toward tomorrow, shining proudly, radiantly, igniting passions, anew celebrating existence, shared, richly cherished gratitude, reciprocated, as the vibrant hues of sunset faded into twilight. The atmosphere within the cavern pulsed with an electric energy. The heroes stood in awe before Hua, the fire dragon, her scales shimmering like molten lava under the warm glow of the surrounding crystals. Each flicker of flame emitted from her powerful form danced gracefully, illuminating their faces and revealing their innermost thoughts and fears. Aang felt a mix of trepidation and determination surge within him. Meeting Hua's fiery gaze, he sensed ancient wisdom behind her fierce exterior, a deep-seated yearning to be understood. The air crackled around them as she breathed in deeply, commanding yet captivating. Sincerity in his heart, Zheng took a step closer. He spoke softly yet firmly about humanity's oversight, how they had taken for granted the balance that sustained their world. He emphasized that it was not merely fire, but also its ability to renew life after destruction that bound them together in this intricate web of existence. Yua's flames flickered slightly in response to his words, igniting hope within Zheng's soul. Understanding seemed to flow between them, creating a bridge over which respect could move freely. He stepped forward next, her voice gentle as she began to share stories of how fire nurtures growth, the way it transforms land through controlled burns that enrich soil for future harvests. Joined in with anecdotes from villagers who celebrated fire through festivals honoring its power, rather than fearing it. He spoke animatedly about communities gathering around bright bonfires under starry skies, sharing stories and laughter, a reminder of harmony found amidst elemental forces when treated with reverence. They shared heartfelt gestures woven into their lives. Hua's fierce facade softened, her flames roared less violently and swirled gently like comforting embers embracing warmth instead of destruction. He listened intently as they expressed gratitude for all she had provided throughout generations, the warmth cooking meals on cold nights, and the light guiding travelers lost in darkness. Silence enveloping them like a soft blanket, after rain has fallen, Hua revealed her sorrowful truth. To be remembered by those she protected, forgotten now amidst distractions born from modernity, a longing echoed throughout history, whenever nature felt neglected or disrespected by humankind. The heroes pledged themselves anew to honor not just Hua, but every elemental force contributing harmoniously towards life itself moving forward. They vowed always to maintain balance, understanding that fire held duality, capable both of destruction and renewal, a cycle essential for survival beyond mere existence alone. Gratitude for their sincerity and commitment shone before her majestic presence, Hua bestowed upon them knowledge passed down through ages. It's regarding harnessing fire's raw energy wisely, without causing harm among living beings nearby. Taught them rituals meant to pay homage, honoring nature's gifts, while ensuring safety thrived alongside respect within each community, sustained by elemental forces, entwined together intricately across realms unseen, yet profoundly impactful nonetheless. Our return journey was filled with excitement wrapped tightly around newfound purpose, forged deeper connections transcending earthly boundaries toward nurturing relationships founded upon understanding rather than fear alone. They emerged from the cavern beneath starlit skies glimmering brightly above, their hearts brimmed over with hope for what lay ahead, wherein peace would prevail once more within their village, cradled safely at base level against mountains standing sentinel far off on horizons near and far alike. This tale concludes here, but echoes onward, reminding us all it is never too late to restore harmony where imbalance exists if we dare listen carefully enough, allowing ourselves space, engage thoughtfully, respecting sacred elements guiding our paths along every step taken throughout life everlasting.